very shiny legs.
Thank you. I'll tell you what it is.
Okay.
Please do.
Sun cream.
Oh, we're rolling?
Right,
Sorry, right.
But can I also add, there's something about the smell of putting sun cream on that makes you really happy. Because you go to
it reminds you of holidays.
summertime,
Yeah.
holidays. Yep.
I don't like putting it on.
No one likes putting it on.
I don't put it on. Look at me. But I should.
I feel like I'm admitting defeat to the sun if I put it on. I feel I'm like letting nature win.
Oh, I thought you meant in like a libel, like Steve Coogan did.
Oh, no.
Like a libel case.
No, I just feel I'm letting nature defeat me if
Right.
I put sun cream on. So
I think
That's why you
nature
don't
has
wear a
defeated
jacket
you.
either.
Well, I think nature sent you with a hard L.
don't know that.
Nature kicked the fuck out of you. Like.
God and nature tag teamed the fuck out of you.
Woo! I didn't hear no bell. I'm still here.
You got 3D by
Aye.
the Lord and
Yeah.
Mother Nature.
You won't wear sun cream, but you still park at the front of the shop.
Do you know what I mean? But don't want to be disabled and pale. So burn.
I think it's one of those in for,
you-
in for a penny. Like.
Here's the thing: years ago, they would burn you. I reckon Hitler did a few.
Jesus.
Welcome to the LazyBoyz podcast.
40 seconds in the first line, we're burning disabled people at a stake.
That's Patreon. Doing some wacky content.
Yeah, we're doing the witch scene of Willie's a witch.
What are those witch trials real?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Salem witch trials and all that you hear about.
Yeah.
So that's all real.
Do you
But
think it was just like a wee bedtime story?
I thought maybe it was like a bit of a myth.
No,
There
it's
was
real.
a lot of myths. No myths.
It's a myth.
Witches and vampires, though. Druids, withered, burning the stick. The travesty.
So wasn't it that they
The disgrace, the athlete.
wasn't it they threw them? They tied them to a chair and threw them in the water, and if they drowned, they weren't a witch.
Yeah.
There's not much
Aye.
like happiness in that defeat. Like.
It's lose-lose, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you float, then they just take you out and kill you anyway.
But is there something about the reason that happens because they all accidentally ingested mushrooms or something? So there's so I remember seeing
Who
this
did?
somewhere. So all the people in Salem where there was some bacteria or something that they were eating, or maybe it was lead poison in the water or something. So they all lost their shit and were like witch, but they were actually just fucking tripping balls. Like,
Right.
I did not know. I did
Yeah.
not know that.
So they
that's
were
why
just
sometimes
like
you have to listen to Joe Rogan.
so they were just they were a bit fucked up, and when they realised on the come down, they were like, "We've held witch trials for a few years here."
Imagine waking up after
The fear.
fuck me, they said it was pure. What a night. Where'd my wife go?
What's all these chair legs hanging out of the water? Oh fuck.
Man, I threw up in the sink. I joined my wife in the bath.
We have a bonfire here last night. I smelled smoke.
That's me off it. That's me off it.
Never
Going
again,
forward.
man, never again. One guy going for the cure.
Folks, this is a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life. But new pod.
Yeah. Sort of new. We've been doing it for a little while. You may
Yeah.
have seen the very funny clips that came out of this podcast.
Yeah.
But people being like, what is this? There's
What is this?
3 sexy men being funny. And
Wow.
I want
At
to see
last.
Yeah, finally. 3 white dudes. Oh, about fucking time.
it. Yeah.
2.5 straight white males, like. I don't
know
mean
if you
your size, I
because I'm
mean
short
your
or
back.
because I'm bi. Yeah.
If we're
Sure,
doing
I'm
size, we're 4. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
doing. You two skinny wee fuckers. See, since you've lost weight, I look even fatter.
You genuinely resent me for this because every time you get drunk, you bring this up. To
It's
me.
only when we sit beside each other, I'm like, fuck you, man. I want to sit over here a wee bit.
So every time we get drunk, he waits till others leave the room. He gets right in my face now. He's like, "You've gotten skinny, and it makes me look good."
Get
You've got ribs and all.
Yeah.
Speaking of ribs, I'm starving.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "You're eating now while you're telling me."
He wore a pair of trousers to meet me the other day, which he doesn't
Good.
normally do. That
Just to make you work for it.
that are the weirdest
chops are in the
things.
wash.
But would you describe them as like female hippie yoga pants?
Would I describe them as funky and fresh? Possibly.
So you're dressing different now that you've slimmed down as well.
They were also just very comfy. But yes, because before all I wore were jeans that were too small for me anyway. I've sickened myself of jeans.
Right.
So if anyone has any jean alternative out there,
Yeah.
anything different from jeans, hit me with them.
Right.
Because I was just wearing jeans all the time. I don't want to wear jeans anymore.
Say
maybe
jeans
not.
again, though.
Jeans.
Thank you.
So your style is evolving as well.
The chinos.
Chinos.
The chinos.
Yeah.
Al Pacino's over here.
Yeah.
Used to be Gene Roddenberry. Guy made Star Trek.
How would anybody know that? Like,
You knew that? Did
no,
you
he
not?
didn't.
Did you know that? What a bunch of fucking nerds.
Dan does know that.
All the jocks. Oh, we run a marathon. Fuck off. Sit in the house, watch a bit of sci-fi. Fucking brighten your day.
I was gonna say Chino de Campo, and then you just
Yeah.
went
That's
off
pretty
and said
good,
thank
yeah.
you.
Dan speaks Klingon.
Do you?
Yeah, well, he won't fuck off. Get it? Klingon?
I've never seen Star Trek in my life.
Neither have I before.
I have.
Have you?
My granddad used to fucking love it.
Old nerd.
Yeah. He
I'm
literally.
loyalist Trekkie. Like. Get them fucking Vulcans out, boss.
Is your granda the oldest nerd?
Could be. He's up there. He was in the computers before anyone else was. Like,
Yeah.
man had a computer business in the 70s.
Seriously.
Well, just one calculator.
Yeah. Before it was a website.
People just gather around and look at us. Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
You can spell boobies on us.
He was the original boobs upside down guy. So he was in the computer technology before everybody.
ran a computer. He actually ran a computer business.
Did he just have no customers because no one had a computer?
No, he was like. They were like, oh, this is a big job. We'll get a computer in.
Right.
And he'd be the guy that shows up.
Is that back when computers would be a room? I'd be
Yeah.
Be before everyone.
By the way, that'll be lost in so many young listeners. and
I know.
viewers.
I
Remember
won't
that
lie.
sound?
Lost on me because I don't know
Really?
what the fuck
You don't remember the dial-up sound?
Right. See, internet.
How old do you think I am?
28.
Oh,
Well, if we're judging by
Hey,
your face,
fuck you.
prehistoric fuck.
Don't you fucking come at me, you fucking injectophobe. No, that's wrong.
No, you're the injectophobe.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't take it. Or don't know what's
I
in that.
wasn't. I didn't come here prepared for a slag, and I thought we were going to be nice in the first
Microchip.
episode.
so
Have you got chips on?
back in the
Starving.
day when you had internet, it was called dial-up. So you had you couldn't have your landline in the house going at the same time as your house phone couldn't be going at the same time as your internet. So you had to flick over to the
This
internet.
is back in the like black and white days, you know. So, like,
Excuse
is
me.
this around the World War
You,
II?
you always bring it round the race,
Oh
don't you?
yeah,
Every
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
The glory days.
No,
you
those were
call-
just the white and the white and the white days back then. No blacks, you see. In this country,
There was definitely
we're only
a few,
getting them in
In
now.
this country.
We're only getting them in now.
There was definitely a few black bastards in that kind of.
So this is the thing. I was speaking about this to you the other day. Only through doing stand-up do
You get
I...
emotional.
Yeah, because it's hurtful what he's saying. Only through doing stand-up did I find out that Catholics call prods black bastards.
And see, do you know something?
It is well worth clarifying, and we should have probably clarified it 25 seconds ago.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Not like obviously.
Yeah. Mickey's not going...
Because we want to
Yeah.
go international with this pod,
Yeah,
you know.
all over the border. Monaghan. The sky's the limit.
What border? Cut that out. But yeah, you
The
had
fucking sea border.
you had the, I don't see it. You had. I don't know what side that makes me support.
Neither do I.
Do you think no one knows?
I don't think anybody knows.
Oh, what about the sea border? I fucking.
I just see when they go. There's no border in the Irish Sea. You go, there is. It's the sea. like, there's a fuck. That's a border.
Apparently,
No border in the Irish Seas. We need to stop these immigrants at the border. Make your fucking mind up, lad.
People say they're gonna like how are they gonna like patrol the border, but apparently there's a few boys in the water. There's a few wee boys already in there,
Fuck's sake.
just bobbing about.
Bob and who?
Bobbing about is that that chain of coffee shops? Listen,
No.
you had the so everyone just operated by a landline. We're talking pre-mobile phones.
Right.
So if you had the internet, you would get 20 minutes of internet use, right? So you would have to either pull something out and put something in, or so it depends what you're
No,
looking
man,
at.
it was on
yeah.
the computer.
That's why we're all premature ejaculators.
But by the way, we weren't porn on the internet back
Yeah, there
then
wasn't.
because it
was
wasn't
no-
instant. You had to
Yeah.
download it.
What'd you do?
Imagined.
I mean, some guys read wrestling news. No,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Or you just get
I
really
did.
good at pausing videotapes. Do
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
So you because
Lethal Weapon 2. You know what I mean?
because your internet line.
Right, I'm a dickhead. I thought you were just pausing porn tapes. I was like, why not just
Why
watch
are you
it?
pausing?
Well, you
them,
can't buy porn when you're 12. You can't buy anything when you're 12. You have no money. You just have to go, I know there's a videotape in this house that has one daddy in it.
Yeah.
Right.
Mum and Dad's honeymoon. Here we go.
It's a bad boy for life video. So you'd have to plug the wee internet lead in to your phone socket. So if you phone somebody while they were on the internet, it would go. So you knew they were on the internet.
Right.
That's me if you go, Mickey, sing the sash. Yeah, we used to have one that was like the wire for the internet was in a rolled out, like a TNT thing.
Dynamite!
Yeah, so you had to like roll this thing from the fucking hall the whole way up to the computer.
Probably a good thing there was no porn on the computer. That would have been a nightmare if you're just fancying a quick one.
So,
Oh,
by the
aye.
way, here's what a quick one was.
Your arm's racked by the time you have to go.
You had to go on.
Your ma's all, why is the handle all covered in lube? Like, that's not lube, man. I just missed.
It's not a handle either. You had to go on, like, so, like, do you ever heard of LimeWire?
Yeah. Oh, I remember LimeWire.
Right, so you had to go on LimeWire and download porn, but it would take ages, and you didn't always. You were just going on a couple of words. There was no like video previews or anything.
Yep.
And then sometimes you'd think you were downloading porn, and you go to hit play on it, and it was you,
Dun.
Soldier Boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you-
Or it'd be that video of a car going through the mountainside and then a scary face would come up and you'd be, oh,
That
fuck.
that never failed to freak me out. That.
Oh, yeah, it still gets me.
Yep.
I still, even though I've seen that a million, I still watch that like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember one of those videos, and this is gross, but one of those videos, it was a guy in a field trying to light his fart, and then he shits himself. Has anyone else seen this? Because I know it was out there.
It sounds like a modern witch trial.
If you can light your fart,
Yeah.
you're a witch,
You're-
but if not, you're
But
a wee shiny
there
hand.
was a website called, one of the first websites,
Rotten.com, you want to say?
E-Bombs World, probably the same thing.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
And it was just like stuff that your mates would show you to freak you out. I couldn't watch any of that
Yeah.
stuff. I hated
Stuff
it all.
like potty sticks in the group chat.
Yeah, stuff that Paddy would just browse through with no facial expression.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Seen it.
Yeah.
we're talking about last week. We just put a wanking cock in,
A gif of it, like,
a gif of just like nothing funny.
quicker
about it.
than he would reply to anything else.
Yeah,
Like, it was in so fast, like, you've used that recently.
Yeah, it wasn't like he went and got it.
Yeah.
it actually made me cry because I was watching the foreskin again and being like, he's not even had to use lube for it.
Aye.
It was that graphic that even I was like, Jesus.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
I'm,
like it was a cartoon wanking cock, but it was so graphic it was worse than a real one.
yeah.
no, it wasn't a cartoon.
You sure?
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck, AI is getting great now. Don't even know what's
Can I see your? I don't mean this weird way. Can I see your dick?
First public episode, Mickey's got his dick.
Alright, no, but how do you? Sorry, I don't know. I'm just all I'm thinking about now is the process of making that gif. Like, bring your phone over, quick.
I'd love it if he took it out and it was like a Looney Tunes cock. You just thought they were
Just a wee pig with a stutter.
Me on this podcast.
Brawny pig.
What's that wee pig called?
Porky pig.
No, yeah, Porky.
Yeah.
Porky pig?
Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
call me wee proddy pig?
Yeah, Brawny pig.
Which go on Reddit, they're also calling me that, so it's fine.
There will be no seaboarder.
I feel obliged to say Bugs Honey.
That's good.
H-U-N-N-Y.
That's
I know you meant
Yeah,
hon,
yeah.
but it also sounds like you're flirting with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bugs, honey.
Hey,
The
Bugs
road. The
Hunter.
Come
road
back
hunter.
to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Road hunter, that's very good.
Yeah.
See who else have we got?
Elmer Fudd, can we do anything with that?
Sounds broad enough as it is.
Yeah.
Send
Yeah.
him, yeah, we can send
Yeah.
him back to where he came from.
Where's he from?
Don't know. Tennessee.
You alright, bro?
Are you okay, Evan?
Fuck.
You watching documentaries last night?
I tell you what
Still
I'm
on
watching.
Facebook too much these days. mate.
Yeah, it happens, but
Tell you
Seeing
what I'm
things the
watching.
media's not telling me about.
I'm watching Mobland.
is that good? I haven't started that yet,
I
but
don't know. Here's what I'll do. I'll watch a full series and wait for people to tell me if something's good or not, and then I decide whether it's good or not.
Aye.
People go, "That's actually unreal," and I go, "Oh yeah." And if people go, "It's shit," I was like, I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's good or not. I'm just watching it.
How do you feel about it? Deep in your heart?
I do like it
Yeah.
because it's Guy Ritchie,
Because it's quite shit.
is,
Tom Hardy's
is
in
it
it,
shit?
Shit,
Is Tom Hardy and Pierce Brosnan?
Pierce Brosnan, Helen Mirren, Paddy Considine. There's two of them. both
Hi,
in it.
Constantine. I feel like you've just taken spice and watched this.
But I do like that it's like I can't eat spice. But I do like that it feels like Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels, Snatch, Layer Cake, all that stuff. So it's a wee bit nostalgic.
That's
almost,
what
the way
excited.
it's done.
Know what I love about Guy Ritchie? He's like a British Tarantino.
Sometimes.
Yes.
Seen, like if you watch Robin Hood and King Arthur, you're like he's like a British dickhead. like,
No, but it's like Tarantino
That
without...
sounds like an IPA.
it's the pub you buy it in. Have you gone down to the British dickheads? You're showing a match. And it's just a
He's like,
match.
oh, it's all the worst people you know. It's no one you like.
Yeah, stabber, slasher, Gary.
Billy
Tiny
Are you a cunt? You can come in then. It's a British dickhead.
Don't try and make car me, you cunt.
Yeah. What do you think of gays? Hate them? Right in, son. Come on in.
Let's go in here and kick a woman. All right, Gary, here to kick me, eh?
We don't have a dartboard. We have immigrants, mate. Get in. It's just inflatable boat.
You ever see a midget taking heroin? Do you want to?
You're selling this to me now? I want to do that. Go in, it's me.
Needle,
It's Willie taking her.
needle looks massive. Why is he burning the heroin in the shovel? It's not. It's just the way he's holding it.
It's the big novelty spoon and all.
I see
He's
you
tying
now.
a watch around his arm.
I'm-
Which I suppose he's just wearing a watch, really.
I would like people. I would like people to do us up like cartoon characters. You're definitely Porky Pig.
Yep.
Who are you?
I'm that big fucking chicken. I'll say, boy, I'll say. Like, you know, the big fucking.
Foghorn Leghorn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just a big fucking lump, like.
I'm
Roadrunner?
Roadrunner. Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold.
No.
No.
If we're going hair,
Hey,
I'm.
Arnold's not a Looney Tune?
I know, but it doesn't need to specifically be.
Oh, right, I
Okay,
thought
we're
we're
doing
doing-
All right. Oh, well, in that case, fucking Barney Gumble.
Or Barney Rubble.
You got to be a bit of Barney Rubble. Bit of Barney Rubble in here, mate.
Down at the British Dickhead.
Welcome to the British Dickhead. We've got everything. White people. Broken glass. Blood.
Stella.
Fosters. For the ladies. Are you pregnant? Want to keep drinking? Come to the British Dickhead.
Can you smoke inside? Of course you can. We have a TV, but all we play is Only Fools and Horses reruns. No, I'm not listening to the rumours. Goose, bosh, 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 bosh.
It's like good old Britain. Jimmy Savile's still on the wall. The pints are 85p. Come to the British Dickheads. Brexit means Brexit.
It's Gary Glitter night. You want to be in our gang? Get down to the British Dickhead.
By the way, that's
Bring your
not music. Gary Glitter night means you're taking it up the arse.
It's Staffy and Steak night.
Everything's rhyming slang.
We'll put a tray on a Staffy's head and bring your points to the table.
Then we shoot the staffy for biting a kid.
Because he didn't bite him hard enough.
Come to the British Dickheads.
There's residents round here, so on your way out, make sure you smash their fucking windows.
Anyway, if we were cartoons,
Okay, who'd you say for me? Roadrunner?
If we were a Looney Tune, yeah, you'd
Yeah.
be
Or
Roadrunner.
Bugs Bunny? I could be Bugs.
no, he'd be Wile E. Coyote. Long, slender,
Yeah.
No. Because
always hurting himself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't. He wouldn't
Strapping
fall.
himself to a rocket, no.
He would. He'd fall for the tricks that Wile E. Coyote would fall for.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'm Dick Dastardly, not Looney Tunes, unless he is Looney Tunes.
He's not.
Dick Dastardly.
He's Hanna-Barbera.
He sets them. He like.
No, it's Hanna Barbera. It's not Hanna Barbera. That's just a traveller
Fucking
woman.
each their own.
Hanna Barbera.
He. Dick Dastardly sets.
You're 14.
Hanna-Barbera does tell your fortune.
Hanna Barbera does the bar at the British Dickhead.
He's got a crystal ball. You want a pint? I knew it.
Dick Dastardly. Could see
He.
you being-
I'm him because he sets up traps to catch people, but he falls into them. Do you know what I mean?
I do, and I know
He's
you
the
don't mean
victim
this.
of his
I
own
imagine he's
pranks.
like a pedo hunter who keeps falling for his own stings.
Yeah.
That would be the modern
Fucking
Dick Dastardly.
bombed myself again.
Yeah. Shot at a 14-year-old boy, and it was me. Fuck.
I've said before, we could definitely do a Dick Dastardly and Muttley thing.
Yeah.
Like a real life Dick Dastardly and Muttley thing.
Actually,
who's
to be
Muttley?
fair, you.
What?
Even
John, I am often found cackling to myself. I'd be a good wee Muttley.
Yeah.
Who would he be? in
Penalty
Looney
pit
Tunes.
stop.
At a wacky race.
That she was like
A sort.
as
A
a
proper
kid,
sort.
before you even knew what dirty was. You were like, oh.
Oh, you're like the dad in the wee dinosaur one.
Captain Caveman.
No, John Goodman did the voice for it.
Fred Flintstone.
Nah, the wee dinosaurs who crack out of the eggs.
The dinosaurs.
The dinosaurs.
I don't think
John.
John Goodman did do the voice. You're thinking of Roseanne, and the dad and the dinosaurs wore the same shirt. That's because I've done the same thing.
No.
John Goodman didn't do the
Here,
voice.
Roseanne lives in Ireland. We
Yeah.
could get her on the pod.
No way, does she?
Yes. Yep.
Where's she living? Short
I
Strand.
I know Rosie O'Donnell lives in Ireland now.
That's what
too.
I'm thinking of. See? And that's why if you want misinformation,
Aye.
you're watching the right pod.
Misinformation is the dragon that goes to British British ticket.
We can all have a suck on a cook.
I love misinformation as a drag out would be great. That'd be so good. You only get a mortgage now if you're trans. Baby, when I saw
Vaccines, the only prick going inside me is yours, mate.
Roseanne lives here.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie
Rosie
O'Donnell.
O'Donnell. We corrected you and you still got it wrong.
I still don't know they're not the same person.
So
They're
Rosie,
not like they just aren't.
Roseanne is the one who had the
In the Sting
sitcom.
song. Roseanne!
Fucking killing me. And Rosie,
You
Rosie's the
don't have
one
to
went,
put on your shed light.
and Rosie's the one went up and down the barge with her mate Jim. That's who Rosie is.
No.
Roseanne.
I don't know. What is that reference?
Rosie and Jim.
No, the.
The duck at the start.
Oh, I didn't get that either.
That's right, at the start.
I thought you were just doing a wee thing. I know it's okay for you to do it, but I wasn't expecting it.
And you know what it is? I toned it down. I can nail that. And when you say "What's that?" you know what I mean.
Why are you.
The sound.
Oh, that's right. I forget. You're a wee duck.
We duck.
Yeah, do the noise again.
Bum bum bum. Rosie and Jim. Rosie and Jim.
I got in so much
Do you
shit.
know what a duck is? That was a barge you were doing. A duck goes quack.
A duck.
But I mean, kids, you ever said to your kids, what does a duck do? They go,
I will get him to put it up. It makes that sound at the start. It goes.
You know about the duck went into the bar, ordered a pint, didn't have any money. Put it on my bill. I got in so much shit over Rosie and Jim. I'd heard this song like in the playground. I was sitting top garage in Hollywood in the car. My dad was just about to go into the shop, and I was just singing a song to myself. Didn't know it was bad, and I went Rosie and Jim had it off on a wee leap in. Jim said Rosie said ooh, and I put baby Cantona. My dad went nuts. My dad acted like I just dropped 10 C-bombs. Like. My dad's like, don't you say that about them having sex in a bin. Eric Cantona being born.
You're like, what's sex? Dad?
Yeah. I imagine your dad.
He's like, you're 25 for fuck's sake.
I imagine your dad, in trying to correct you, gave you more information than you needed.
Yeah, he starts showing me porn now.
Yeah. Right. Look at that. Right?
Yeah.
That's a big cocky. Rosie don't do that.
Now I just tried to download Soldier Boy here, but look at this. Yeah, I got
Unplug that internet, I phone your fucking granny.
I couldn't imagine Dennis ever going mad at you.
he didn't like me swearing because he said he's like, I don't swear, you don't swear. And then one time on a golf course, when I was about older than you, was like 11 or 12, my dad had a shot, and it like he started playing badly, and he started cracking up, and he let out what I would describe as like over a decade of swears, because he just never swore in front of me because he was trying to stop me swearing because he didn't want me to, and he just like. He said every swear word 5 times in one sentence, and then I looked at him like, Papa! You know, I was like, I couldn't believe he'd betrayed me like that. And my dad goes, you can swear now. And then I just
gave you
walked
the
around.
pass?
I just walked around 3 more holes in the golf course just swearing like it was brilliant.
Yeah.
But yeah, he gave me the pass.
Give me
That's-
that
I
fucking
was-
V-wood out, you old cunt.
Fucking. I just can't believe.
Good
you're-
putt, you fucking stupid bastard.
Tiger twatting woods. I remember the first time I'd started to swear, and my mum they were kind of lenient on it,
What age did you be?
about 13, 14. Right. So they're lenient on it, and then one day I was just, I was taking the hand, I was just swearing way too much.
Where's this shepherd's pie, you cunt?
He's starving.
It was just every time I was like, fucking school's all fucking that fucking homework to do and fucking.
Yeah.
And my mum genuinely went, you stop speaking like that. You sound like a fucking ill-reared cunt. And I was like, mother!
Yeah.
And my mum never really swore. And I was like, where did that come from?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
People
think
think
one time
I fucking bastard and dragged you up.
I said fuck in front of my dad one time, and he went, "Oh, you said fuck," as if somebody was going to find out. Don't tell your ma, she'll kill me.
We were having we were in like the fields out the back of where we lived, and there was like other boys there, and we were like slobbering at them,
Right.
and there was a bit of a back and forth, and I was like we were swearing, calling them all sorts, and like a movie, like a comedy movie. My dad was behind me, but I didn't realize he'd walked over, and there was people going like, you know, like in a movie, people were like. And I'm like, what are you pointing at, you fucking idiot? I was like, you shut the fuck up and stop pointing. And they were like, no, you're. And I was like, no, don't interrupt me. Shut the. And then they were like, no, you're. And I turned, and it was one of those like, you know, like really slow turns, you know, like full oil. And my dad was standing behind me. Get in that house. I got in a lot of trouble.
Did Dennis go nuts?
I was the one time I got grounded in my whole life, but I just said I'm watching Sabrina Teenage Witch all day, so I won. I loved it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go outside.
Fuck outside.
See, when you were a kid and people were slobbering at you, what got under your skin? Because, like, I say whatever you wanted about
If I
me.
said people were going to start doing it, and I've only now got over it, I'm not saying it.
I'll tell you
Come
mine
on,
is-
we're all friends. Go. What was it?
But if I know what the internet's like. If I said people were going to start doing it,
Well, then just tell us.
no.
Well, you can cut it
I'll
out.
tell you mine. I used to hate, like, I didn't mind say what you want about me, right? Then, but call me a short arse, call me a wee fucking pig boy,
Gremlin, goblin.
wee gremlin, no neck,
Furby.
stuffy looking, ugly fucking spaz. Didn't bother me at all. See, you slobbered about my mummy.
Right.
Hate
Yes.
it.
Yes. Yes. Everyone hated it.
I hate seeing your mum's a slobber. I'm like, my mummy's an angel.
Yep.
My mummy's I've seen your mum. She doesn't even wash her hair.
Yeah.
You have super noodle sandwiches for breakfast. My mum looks after me.
Yeah.
You fucking try. I used to hate people slobber about
So I never went out just in case people did slap at me.
Really?
Just stayed in the house,
Stayed in.
learning who wrote
Smart.
Star Trek and all.
Yeah.
Refusing to watch it. I'm not a nerd.
Don't go outside. Outside is dangerous.
That's where the people are.
It is safe on the Enterprise.
Stay in here and pick your feet.
Yeah. But the Maz, like Maz were. That's why Noth was more effective than like your Ma, because like Maz were off limits.
No, bar me. My mum was really young, so she was quite.
So
good.
she was like, people were slobbering you in the playground when you were in first year, and your ma was like fourth year, still in the playground.
Aye.
So you're like, don't you say it about her? She's just over there.
Well,
She's
people.
doing her GCSEs for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Because my mum was like, because she was young, like, and I was like, so if I started primary school about 5 or 6,
Yeah.
she was
4
like
or 5.
22, 23.
Right.
So she was quite good looking. Everyone else being like, you have a fit ma, and I'd be like, your ma's fat and old.
Yeah.
Keep your fucking ugly haggard ma out of my face.
Yeah.
And then I'm the bastard all of a sudden
Yeah.
because I'm saying it like it is because they've
I
stinking.
remember there was one time there was a guy in our school. He was adopted, and we were on the bus, and everybody was slagging him for being adopted. And it was a great put down for like fucking 12-year-olds because he said something like, "At least my man and dad didn't fuck each other to have me," and the whole bus went, "Oh, now I'm thinking about it." Like they were all thinking about their man and dad's writing, and I was just like, bus stopped. He was off like.
There was a boy who really leant into it. He wasn't in my class, and I only know this guy because people would bring you to him to be like, look at this guy. He was impenetrable with the ma banter because he leant into it and went overboard. So people would be like, your ma loves it. And he's like, oh, aye, my ma loves it. People are like, I'm going to buck your ma. And he'd be like, you can. And he's
Aye.
like, she love it. She's a prostitute. And he would like arrange deals with people. You know, they're like, I'm going to come round to your house. And he's like, no problem. We'll take care of you and all this kind of
You
stuff.
let me off with the homework, sir.
But people couldn't believe it because he just leant into it.
Just
Like,
went, didn't bother him at all.
didn't bother him at all.
Do you
He
remember
went into
whenever did you have the thing in school where it was slagging your ma was one thing, but you just couldn't let anybody find out what her first name was?
Yeah.
Because as soon as they knew your ma's first name, it was fucking over. And we found out a guy in our class, his ma's name was Sheila. And for 4 years, we would just sing, "Come to Sheila,
Shut
she'll
your-
make you happy."
Shut your fucking
oh,
mouth.
Come to, I forgot. I forgot your granny.
What's my granny's name?
Yeah.
It's not even.
Come to Sheila.
What do you mean? Oh yeah,
I've told you.
this is the phenomenon of like, and I think our generation when we get older will be different because we all say what our we're all known by our names, but our grandparents' generations are not. No one's name is their name. So
Right.
what's Sheila's name? Do you mind saying?
Yeah.
What's Sheila's real name?
Sarah?
But why is she going? Why did she go by Sheila?
I think she went to Australia once. Swear to God.
She's been down under more than that.
Norman.
Yeah.
Come to Sheila. She make you happy.
Sorry. What do you?
You ring her and say that.
No.
You're Andrew.
No,
I
no,
left
no.
her. She was crying this morning.
No.
You ring her.
I'll ring her out.
No. No, don't.
Oh, well, it looked like we're doing a FaceTime here.
Don't.
She's probably here.
I'm only joking. I'm afraid.
She's She's probably too busy sucking dick anyway, so she'll not answer.
Who's dick?
Probably his fucking slag does. No.
Don't ring her.
No,
Stop.
but legitimately, on a legitimate
Stop.
topic.
Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this.
But is there a legitimate thing, right? I don't know if it's a fucking Catholic thing where they would give them a middle name and then call them their middle name, and it was some weird superstition about fucking dying.
Right.
There was weird superstitions about, like, if Death's coming for you and he's looking for Marty, but your name's fucking Steven. Do you know what I mean? Like,
The Grim Reaper's stupid. He can't
he's
work
always
it out.
fucking ducking and
Jesse
diving.
is ringing me. No, that's it.
Hello. So what's your middle name?
I've fucking 15 middle names.
So what's one of them?
Patrick.
So people are like, the Grim Reaper's
Original.
like, hello, Patrick. It's time.
And I'd be all, not moi. I'm Aiden. Got my confirmation.
Aiden the betting, huh?
Yeah, got my confirmation. I was all fucking, that's one more name out of the list. They'll never catch me.
But they don't have their names. Like.
Yeah, they all just go by
Yeah.
nicknames. Norman's is weirder. His real name.
But they're not nicknames. They're
Legit
completely
name.
conceivable.
I have
other
an
first
uncle who
names.
only found out his first name was Jared when he was 45 years old because he thought he was called Chris his whole life. They just, yeah, swear to fuck.
Just decided.
We got some sort of birth certificate, whatever, and was like, my fucking name's Jared. Like,
What's Norman's real name?
Roderick.
I'd be leading with Roderick. Roderick's a
now
brilliant
that's
name.
cool now, but back then you'd be fucking, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he was
Robbers.
born during the fucking Blitz, like, you know, so
Yeah.
you needed something one syllable you could call in.
What?
2 syllable. Norman, just in case the bomb started coming.
Norman's 2 syllables.
Now, if you said
So's
that right,
Roderick.
Norman, it's one. Roderick's not 2 syllables.
Roderick.
Is it? No, it's Roderick. It'll be 3.
Well, if no one says it like that though, Roderick.
Yeah, that's how you're meant to say it.
Roderick. People say Roderick.
No one says Roderick because no one's fucking called
Yeah.
Roderick.
Do you know what also would work during the
Apart from
Blitz though? Run.
Hide! Is that a duck?
Run wouldn't help during the Blitz. Light up, light up. You meant to turn them off, man. You need the blackout curtains for a reason. Planes coming in. I'll sing it one last.
That's the one time there'd be no patrol.
Yes.
Do you want to hear a true story? My granda got a medal during World War II, right? 100 meter swimming. No, legitimately got a medal for because he used to during the war he would work for the army like delivering fucking machinery and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And him and his mate had to drive plane parts like Spitfire parts through Belfast, and the Germans started bombing, right? And they pulled the truck over, went into a pub, got fucking snattered, and had a lock-in in a bar, and then the next morning drove the thing to the airport, or whatever, the fucking airport, airfield, yeah. And they were like, "Fuck, you're so brave driving through the Blitz." He was all, "I know." Like,
That's in my head.
I
Worse.
fucking died.
Good man.
I'm no tout.
Is Dennis his real name, Dennis?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That
No
would've-
middle
that
names.
would've broke
no,
my
no
heart.
fucking about.
What's your middle name?
Stuart.
You know mine?
No, Roderick.
Nope.
Norman.
Well, he's not my actual grand. I'm adopted, so he.
Oh,
Motley.
I wouldn't be. We Motley. No, not Motley. It's Jamie.
I know that because I regularly fill in flight
Details.
details for
incorrectly.
us incorrectly.
Yep.
He's been Thompson so many. Can I say that?
That's fine. You can say it.
His name. Why? His name is not his name.
Oh yeah, because I remember that whenever
not
you
my-
started stand up as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not my actual name.
Yeah.
You were doing a lot of Prince at the start of your stand-up career, like getting ribs removed so you could suck yourself off. But that actually did happen. But
With Prince. Or with
Yeah.
him?
It's Marilyn Manson. One Prince.
I don't think it was any of them.
I've told you one of the best jokes I've ever heard.
I once heard it was Jackie Fullerton.
Oh, Jackie Fuller would need the ribbon moved. Jackie Fullerton's so suave, his dick would suck itself.
The mountain would come to Muhammad.
Yeah,
like.
absolutely.
Sorry, what were you going to
Blowjob
say?
now.
Sean Connery getting involved.
Same thing. He is our Sean Connery. Like,
Yeah.
he is a Jackie.
You've met him, haven't you?
Yeah, Jackie Fullerton. I think is one of the smoothest men.
Oh yeah.
We did a TV pilot together years ago, and he fucking rinsed me the entire time. Like he's cutting you down. He's miles ahead of.
But
fucking,
like he's not even like trying to get at you. He's just like,
Aye,
that's enough of that.
and
big
just
man."
fucking smashing it. Like we were walking into the studio and he was like, "No, Mickey, there's about 100 people in here. I hope that's not too many for you." And I'm like, "Fucking fuck
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
Jackie,
yeah.
you bastard."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got nothing. He's fucking great. Big fan. He's still alive, isn't he?
Yes, he still
Oh, yeah.
does. No, he doesn't.
Little bits and pieces, I
It's
think.
the other guy you do the impression of.
Steve Martin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of my favourite impressions you do.
Live.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you. What were you saying before that?
I can't remember.
Oh.
The fuck was I saying before?
Glad we went public with this one. Very
I know.
good. Whatever you saying.
I'd like to hang about with more old people. Like,
Elaborate on that.
I don't know, old people are class. Like,
Do my
but as time goes on, you know less of them.
Yeah, I think it was, well, by the time we're old, there's going to be no stories.
Where's all the old people going, bro?
See, when I was younger, there was old people, and see now there's none of them. Freddos were 15p.
I think the woke brigade are cancelling old people.
They're killing the old people. All these fucking left-wingers.
Yeah, my granny died because of woke and pneumonia, but mainly the woke.
She died of woke and now she's asleep.
I'll say this: old people don't look as old as they used. Do you ever, when you were
100%.
younger,
Oh, yeah.
people who were really old? Do you ever, when they were so old, their eyes were like in their face,
Yes.
like deep down?
As opposed to... As opposed in their pocket.
No, they're
But
all bug-eyed cunts, but
My dad wears Under Armour quarter zips every day, and it's like 50 years ago he should be wearing a three-piece suit.
Every so often, so whenever you see an old person that looks like a traditional old person, like red jumper, grey shirt, slacks,
Yes.
and you go, that's a guy who dresses in a school uniform every fucking day.
yeah.
Yes, you
Like,
can
that's
push
what old
them
people
over.
were when we
They're
were
the
younger.
old people you can push over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but I think they're the sneaky ones. They're the ones that
Wiry.
are just,
They're wiry.
they're just fucking handy.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
I,
There was an old guy who used to live in my granny street who was in his early 70s. His mum and dad were in their early to mid 90s, and he lived with them all his life.
I see at that point, like, fucking get a life, mate.
But I think
There's bound to be a
the
point
horse is
Mummy,
bolted.
what's for dinner?
The
And
horse
you're
is
Aye.
bolted, like.
coming in with your pension. Mummy!
Yeah.
There's bound to be a point who's like, would you not think about getting your own place?
Yeah.
Live the life of a bachelor?
Just see a woman, Sarah across the street got widowed, she's available.
He's going out with his friends. They're like, "You be back by 4."
Mummy, can Davy stay over?
Fuck's sake, mummy. I told you not to swear, you wee cunt.
So let me play my records.
I've done that devil music in this house.
He comes back late, like 5 o'clock. She's like, "You're grounded," and he does he's dodgy hips anyway, so he's suits him.
He's still got a race car bed, but it's a Ford Model T.
I hate living here. I hate you. Storms off to his room in a
But,
chairlift.
like, really slow.
He's just there for like far too long.
Yeah, listen to the music too loud.
By the,
Jenna Rebel. Hello, my baby. Hello, my...
by the time he gets near,
Turn that shade off.
by the time he gets near the top, he's like, "What are we saying there?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Just forget about it."
They're all pissing the bed. I wet my bed, mummy. So did I, son.
That is increasingly happening. No, maybe not that old,
Yeah.
but more and more people haven't left their parents' house.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I only left a fortnight ago. In dog years, like.
Yeah, yeah.
I would say I lived at home till mid-20s.
Yeah. I left and then came back.
Yeah, I did. I like went
I
to
left
uni.
and then came back and was like, I have problems now.
Did you get a pop like when wrestlers come back?
No.
No,
You
there's
opened
no
the front
pop.
door and they were all
Time to play the game.
Willie 316.
I came back, but it's like when a wrestler comes back and you're like, oh, he's not looking well.
Aye, like when you see Ric Flair now.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like, fuck. Oh.
Alright, we get back on the road.
You
I
came back.
came back like, we drinking or what?
You're like a detective, like one last job.
Yeah. I left the house as like the wee innocent boy who used to never drink and all and came back with just like,
Haggard.
I like smoking weed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did I ever tell you how I got away with smoking weed in my nanny's house? Just told her it was a new brand of tobacco because you could smell it. I was like, it's just this new brand of tobacco I have. And
Man,
she's
she's
like,
starving.
yeah.
Yeah.
And she was like, that's that funny smelling tobacco walking down Castle Street. And I'll be like, I'm homeless, man, smoke the same as your brother.
She's talking to her friends like, my grandson smokes his tobacco in a plastic bottle with a bucket of water.
My grandson, he takes his tobacco, he puts it in a can of Coke, and he sucks the life out of it.
He has them cigarettes and then just keeps coming in talking about Bill Gates. I don't know what he's up to.
And sometimes his white tobacco spills out, and he blows it up his nose.
He's got these ones called Super Duper Kings. Or with that one?
I used to send my nanny in for them.
For Super
Like, if
Kings?
she was in the town, I'd send her into fresh garbage to like buy me.
Your nanny in fresh garbage.
I used to send her in, get me like a grinder and like the big King fucking raw cones and all. And I was just like, you just need that's what you need for cigarettes these days because they don't come pre-rolled. You have to get your own. It's cheaper.
Imagine the whole time she's
She
like,
knew
why does
rightly.
he, she's like, why does he not just take
seriously?
I
kit?
swear to God. What's that? Is
She's like, why does he not just take kit?
that all you're taking? Fruit?
Have a pill. Let me chill out.
Your grandma's
I
loads
took a
up
pill
there.
in the
I don't know what they are. Just fire 3 into you. Have a nice day.
I really went for something there, and then I just lost the aura.
What was it?
I started Mike Posner, took a pill in Ibiza, with I took a pill in the ice bowl as your granny, but I really committed to it, and then I stopped halfway through, and I just think if you isolate my eyes in it, you can see the moment where my heart broke.
Just where you go. This is Morgan.
Yeah, because I started the singing.
Yeah.
It was like yesterday.
Realize Ice Bowl doesn't rhyme with the Ibiza, and then
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole thing. What was it yesterday? You like got excited about something, and you didn't know whether to fist bump me or not, so you just made a fist for a second and then dropped it.
Butler was saying he was going to the Middle East, and I hit him with oh, do you like the Flintstones? He goes, yeah. And I'm like, oh, good, because the people in Abu Dhabi do. And then went to high five you, and you weren't looking at me, and I was like,
No, but his
Good though.
hand just flinched, and then he took it back. But I saw him take it back.
Aye.
It was tough that I come
fucking
back from
God.
that.
that'd be hard to watch.
Yeah,
it was so sad.
Yeah. I've done that. You know, a few times you go for a fist pump handshake, you don't really know what the.
all the time.
You end up sucking the guy off.
Yeah,
They're all.
All the time. Oh.
Yeah, great sermon, Father.
Yeah.
Uh,
Same with my, if no one knows it's a fist bump or a handshake at any time. I'm just constantly like glitching.
my dad would love it if I moved home.
Really?
oh, we were talking about that. I forgot about that.
What age were you when you moved out?
I moved. I moved out for uni when I was 18.
You
Then
moved
moved
out
back when I
really
was.
sore.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Big bony bastard.
But I moved back when I was 22,
Uh-huh.
and then moved out when I was 25, and then moved back when I was 31.
In-
That's a hard one.
Yeah,
in
I
out
was,
like a fiddler's elbow.
aye. I was.
So
yeah, I
you're
was
due,
shite,
you're
like,
due you're due a comeback.
Catholic actually, but I've given up.
See, at that point, by the 31, is that like when Kiss just won't retire and they're like, oh, you're back again?
Oh, it's,
it was
it's
like-
Frankie Valli on stage.
Aye, it was weird because it was back. It was only back like about a year, but it was away all the time for gigs, so it wasn't that bad. But then COVID happened, and I was just fucking in the house with my parents, and that's when it was like, this is
In your pajamas playing Red Dead?
Yeah, just like I'm gonna fucking kill one of these.
Mommy, it's
Like-
not real.
Yeah, yeah. Like there was a point. Every
We're
time
going to kill them. What are we going to do? Give them the vaccine?
no, they wouldn't take that. That's stupid. Do you know we've got a family WhatsApp group? We're called the Jabby Dodgers because nobody got the vaccine. None of us got it. No Wi-Fi in the house either. We're still using dial-up. But there was a point where my dad retired during COVID, right? And it was one of the fucking hardest fucking hitting things ever. He was like, "We'll have to do something. I'm starting to put weight on here." And my dad's always been like a wreck. And I was like, "You should get a wee dog or something, Dad. You know, we can get out and get it for a walk and all that sort of stuff." And he goes, "Michael, do you have any idea how many fucking mornings I woke up 4 o'clock, right? Couldn't put the heating on, couldn't make a fucking noise in case I woke you up, to go out and work 12-hour days, to fucking walk home from work, come in here and eat shite dinner, because we'd no fucking money. And then I've done that for 40 years now. They've stopped. You're telling me to do something, right?" He goes, "Move out of my fucking house, you fat bastard." That's all good point. I don't know beer. It was a fucking cracker. Like, moved out the next week. It was all, point taken, papa.
You're like, what does he mean by that? What's he hinting at?
Follow the
Please
money.
leave,
There's a hidden message in there.
Michael, please leave. I hate you.
Yeah, yeah. Me and your mother are going to split up because of you.
Let's unpack this.
Good times, though. Oh, and
You've ruined my life, Dad. Stop speaking in riddles.
just say what you mean.
You're so passive aggressive. He's like spitting in your cornflakes. God, you're so mysterious, Daddy.
But people can't.
You're an enigma. It's like, that's racist.
People can't buy houses, man.
Well, I've been out looking. I'm trying to move house at the minute because I've been living in a fucking 1-bedroom flat for the last 4 years.
Yeah.
And the way the rent is going, we went in the house the other day, and there was, I fucking swear to God, kids' shoes at the bottom of the stairs, right? And went up the stairs, no beds, but there was like a mattress on the floor with like kids' clothes strewn about it. And the girl was like £1,100 a month, and I was like, "You can suck my dick because this place is clearly haunted, and the poltergeist needs to pay his half of the rent." It's fucking terrifying at the minute. So I could be back with man does.
It's dear as fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
Also, when I heard the government were talking about that maybe legalising euthanasia thing, I'm looking at my parents like, I'll get a house yet.
Why is it only old people over there?
Because the young ones are all over here, fuck's sake.
Not for
Don't shoot
racism.
high five.
I mean for the joke.
For the pun.
For the joke. For the joke.
I believe it, but they said it. There is, I say this is a joke. There is going to be a supercut of all the horrendous shit I say. Like I don't even say it out loud. I'm like under my breath, and I was being like, "Good cons."
Your face says your stance on everything.
This haircut in this face, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we get your stance. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we know what temperature you would want the boats at. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Don't want them at all.
Boys, I tried to do a heroic thing and it totally backfired. Can I tell you about it?
Yeah.
Saturday, I was going down to the Paul Hughes fight, the SSE. By the way, what a night. What a great time.
Look, class. Thanks for inviting me.
What a great time. Sorry.
Would love to win that.
So, we had a great time.
Love fighting.
On the way down there, I
Hook 'em, job.
stopped in to get petrol at a Spar. Now, I was by myself, obviously some gluten-free hobnobs at the same time.
Obviously.
I go to the self-scan. I go to self-scan because there's a guy, he's probably 50, and he's at the till. So I was like, I'm not waiting for the till. Go self-scan. I'll normally go to till if I can. And there's a girl serving him, I don't know, 19, 20 or something, which is a lot to serve one guy. One person. So the guy starts like raising his voice and kicking off a bit. He's a kind of nerdy guy, and he starts kicking off a bit. He has a card that he wants topped up, and she's like, really sound. She's like, I've actually never seen this card, sorry, but she's still trying to figure it out. And he goes, at this level, he goes, I can't believe you don't know how to do that. How do you not know how to do that? And I was like, oh, fuck. And he started to get really agitated. And he goes, she was like, remain really calm, professional. She goes, I'll get my manager and maybe she can have a look at it. And he goes, she hit the button. And he goes, real time, she hit the button. And he goes, when will she be here? And I was like, oh, fuck, this guy's going to physically kick off. So I stood for about 2 minutes until the manager came. Because I was like, he might physically like try and hit her or something. And the manager comes.
It's
and
the worst kind of hitting someone too.
What?
Physically hitting.
She's like the same age, the manager. So I
As
was
him or her?
like, as her.
Right.
So I was like, this guy's going to like explode because he needs some fucking card topped up. And in the end, it was sort of fine. So I was like, right, happy days. Not going to kick off so the enforcer can leave. So I walked I was like, give it one more look. You girls all right there? Right? I don't know what
Looking at you with gluten-free hobnobs being like, well, put that on.
So I made sure the situation was calm. On the manager's walk over to the till, I said, she was like, you all right? And I was like, this guy's kicking off a bit. I'm just making sure everything's all right. Then I, feeling like I've done the right thing, get in my car, drive to the fight, have a great time. Got a message on Facebook to my comedy page yesterday. Girl's like, I'm the manager at that bar. She went, can't thank you enough for what you did. That's all I can see as the message pops up on the phone. So I'm expecting like, we've nominated you for like a Pride of Britain award or whatever, or just thank you. Would love to give you like money, or you can come in here and get free stuff anytime you want. Yeah. She's like, just let you know though, you did drive off without paying for your petrol. she goes, that automatically goes onto the PSNI system, so they will be coming to your house. So I'm freaking out, and I was like, oh obviously, like I have no idea. She was like, well, no, you were trying to do the right thing by the staff and all, but like, just let you know, like, fully have committed a crime. And I was like, oh no. So I went in to pay it yesterday, and I'm expecting to walk in to like applause from the staff. I'm expecting can staff come to the till, and then everybody comes down and like applauds me in. I'm standing there.
You're expecting an awful lot for
they go
doing fuck all.
for standing with biscuits.
Yeah. All right.
So I
Can't go near me. Might have bread on him.
Yeah,
You go near me, he just whips out like a croissant, like a knife.
I'm like, it's like garlic to a vampire, a loaf of Hovis to me. So I walk in, they're looking at me like he's tried to drive off without paying. So it's different staff.
Aye.
And as a different manager comes down, she has a report in her hand that has my license plate on and the amount. But I see the report.
Says spelling good, maths needs improvement.
As I'm standing at the till.
Distracts themselves and others around him.
Could do better if he applied himself.
They'd given a description of me. And I could see it handwritten on the thing. 25-year-old medium build male.
20.
Medium build? You're a fucking skinny cunt.
You're like fucking Twinkie Winky over here. You're not medium build.
I'm a 25-year-old medium built male.
Holocaust
Sorry,
survivor
boys.
with bad hands. Well, that's
Boys. Do you know what?
This bulimic Ellen DeGeneres over here.
This would have hurt me before, but luckily I'm a 25-year-old
gluten-free
medium built
hobnobs,
male.
queer.
It said straight as fuck, 25-year-old medium built, long cock.
Driving a hybrid car, fruit.
See my medium build? I beat you up, and I've youth on my side as well. You old pricks. Medium build, boys. 25 years old.
Skinny Polish boy.
Everything. Hey, you feel bad about yourself?
Nope.
Why are you lashing out?
Funny.
Everything okay at home?
You know it's not. You know it's not because I try to tell you and then you ignore me. And then have the goal to be like, what's your problem with me? Man, things are really rough at home. Fuck up.
Anyway, have you any jail?
You were like, nah, man, really, really not good at home. Tune.
It's the flight of the Valkyrie.
Yeah, what
what
Maniac 2000s, dicks?
How are we supposed to get that from that?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Rumpity, you sound like a Victorian child. Rumpity pum 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 pum.
She's a
You don't have a
maniac,
child.
maniac on the floor.
Yeah, 25-year-old well-built Victorian child.
Medium build, more like semi-detached. I don't know, it makes sense.
25, that's
25.
fair play. Fair play. That make your day?
Made me feel really good.
Feel good about
Yeah.
yourself?
And do you know what?
It would make you feel classy before. I haven't had looks 25 since I was about
14,
12.
yeah.
Can I tell you something? I recorded a video the other day and I looked at myself back and I felt good. I felt really good about myself.
Good man.
That's good, man.
I don't give a fuck. I'll tell
Yeah,
you. That.
must be nice to have
We're all-
good genes.
Well,
These
these
weren't
are
shorts,
shorts.
yeah.
Fuck's sake.
We were only rigging you. We're only done well hurt.
No, here. I know that and that's why we're friends.
Yeah.
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 No problem.
So people
We'll be taking it out of the podcast.
Because people in comments be like, Shane can give it and not take it and all. And Shane's a wee freak.
It
now.
was the what one was it?
the one someone commented being like,
Me, you and Tim.
yes. And someone was like, oh, Shane's awful.
It was me, you, and
Willie.
Keezy. It was me, you, and Keezy. Remember, I was like, I'm done with this Ryan Reynolds drama.
Oh, yeah.
And you and Keezy were like, why will he not talk to you again and everything? And then, were roasting me for a few minutes. I put that video up
Aye.
on my social media things, and the amount of comments of like, he can give it, but he can't take it.
Boring people.
I love there was 2 separate TikTok clips went
I
up.
can take it.
I know you've got a medium build.
I don't care.
Thick skin.
I'm 25. I'm a child. Sorry, go ahead.
There was 2 separate clips went up, and one was like, all Willie T does is slobber to people and can't take it himself, and the other was people are nasty to him and he never gives it back. I'm like, which
about-
is it?
What about that woman at the cafe the other day?
Fuck yeah, we were sitting having coffee and she came over and she's like, he's awful to you. Like, about him. And he's
Right.
sitting there. He's awful to you and you sit there and take
Do
it.
you know what? So, I would tell you
And
the
you're
time.
just a wee cute, wee big dick shagger boy.
She didn't say that.
No, she did, with her eyes. She's like, you're a gorgeous.
She was
I bet you
cross-eyed.
could eat it like your last meal. You're just a good wee cute boy. The fucking fire brigade couldn't pull you out of me. You're just a lovely wee boy.
She said you look like Barry from EastEnders.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't.
Farming, you couldn't pull you out of me. Let's fucking take a minute to appreciate that.
That's just what she said. It's just she's like, I'd fuck on you like a Weathers original. She was.
Weather's original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, I can't fucking make fun of that. This morning on the way here, I went into a Spar Deli to get some breakfast, and there was right. There was a
Hello, Mr. Athlete.
there was a sausage and hash brown wrap. Right, and I went, that sounds like it won't be too drippy. You can eat that when I'm driving. And I said to the girl, can I get the sausage and hash brown?
Turned into Jonathan Ross at the
I don't know
time.
what it was. I was standing in the fucking counter, and there was 2 guys behind me that I could see were being like, that's Shane Todd's mate. Right? And I got all fucking nervous. I went, can I get a sausage and hash brown?
I love that you're so unintentionally creepy at the deli counter as well. Well, girls, what's Drippy? What's Drippy
I
this
didn't
morning?
say that to them. I said it to myself.
All right.
So about the rap, not about the ladies.
Also,
Yeah, yeah.
Sash Browns, I love.
No, you don't. You like the first half.
Sa.
Sa, bro, what's drippy?
Oh, Dan, please call this episode What's Drippy? Can we start saying that?
What's
What's
drippy?
Drippy? Do you think I would catch
Remember
on?
we used to go, what do you bench?
Yeah.
And we got told off for it.
Who told you off?
We were doing it, was it a BBC thing?
Yeah.
We just started asking me, what do you bench?
What do you bench?
And the
People like, "Don't
director
ask
came over
that."
was like, you can't be doing that. That's
Makes people feel bad about themselves if they're not strong.
They should start benching then, little bitches.
Try and get a
Yeah.
medium build.
Exactly, yeah. Fucking slim build wee fruit.
Did they actually? That's fucking.
Legitimately got told off, like.
That's woke for you,
But
mate.
it was on LOL, so I mean, like, that's not the worst thing that happened to us. LOL was the worst thing that happened to us.
In the BBC, so you can't be asking people how much you bench. I was like, 13-year-old in your dressing room, go ahead. You can't be asking. Can't be asking people how much you bench. Oh, $1 million to stir tension in the country. Fucking can't be asking
Who
that.
would take coke during children in need?
Some light banter. Let him keep reading the news.
yeah.
Absurd.
Yeah.
Absurd.
Yeah, can't fucking guys. You can't be asking people what their gym routine. No, we'll cover up any crime you do. You can't be asking people what they bench now. Come on,
No gym chat.
Don't
in
pay
here.
your license
Now
fee,
then.
never work for the BBC again.
Yeah.
Oh no,
You actually would not. I mean,
I actually have.
yeah, you'd probably like to keep that door open.
Not really.
No.
What do I want to make 70 quid? No,
So
I'm
into
alright.
that camera, say you'll never work for BBC again.
Don't, man, because we might be on back with blue lights.
Oh, for
Yeah.
certain things.
Recast. Medium build 25-year-old in the bar.
They'll make me like a fat Asian lesbian in the recast.
Any cheese you want to grate, brother? Get it going.
Not on you, man. You get sick.
It seeps into my skin. How'd he die? Some guy rubbing cheese in his abs. Basic shit way to go.
Well, yeah.
I might be getting this off today.
Oh, that's good.
The whole one. Imagine I was doing my head and I just fucking
Aye.
cut it off.
See, if you did, would you get a prosthetic hand or would you go full Abu Hamza hook it?
Is it not Abu Hamza?
I don't think he's
Or
allowed
was
to
it
eat
Abu
that.
Hamza?
If
Well
it's not, it should be.
Because I think it's Abu Hamza, but I always thought it was Abu Hamza the way Hook.
I thought it
Captain
was
Hook had a hook.
I thought it was Abu Hamza.
Nah, I couldn't.
I don't know.
What would you do?
What would I do with it?
No, what would you go prosthetic hand or would you hook it?
I'd get like a wee Victorian child's hand, a wee tiny one, just to freak people out.
The German Beetle.
Yeah, like a wee tiny one. No, I don't
I
know.
think I-
brothers.
I think I'd just get a brush.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
they can
yeah,
just
yeah.
go
yeah. Or what
horses.
about like a wee like Bluetooth speaker system?
Swiss Army knife.
Charging ports.
No, because you still have to be plugged into something.
Solar.
A wee Swiss Army
solar.
knife hand. You've got
Solar.
everything.
Yeah, like a wee whisk and all, like a wee
Yeah.
Inspector
You've
Gadget.
got corkscrew,
Solar.
knife, a thumb,
Nah, solar.
a wee solar panel.
No, I'm the solar panel. Charging it up.
This is just getting ridiculous now. Like, let's wrap this up. I need a piss.
Alright. Folks, hope you enjoyed the first public episode
Yeah.
of LazyBoyz.
I certainly did.
Gentlemen, should we take this over to the Patreon?
It's got a Patreon.
Here, do you know
Shane, what is that?
It is a place where you can get more LazyBoyz content if you enjoyed this. And this is like at the end of a night out. You know, should
Back
we?
the afters. All back to mine. I've
The
got a
after.
beer.
It's called the afters. Our Patreon. Dan, our Patreon bonus episodes are called the afters. They're called the afters. They're called the afters.
we're having an after.
Please let us call it that.
We're having a sleepover.
Danny, we're having an after.
Please, me and my friends.
Danny,
Patreon.com/LazyBoyz.
Patreon.com/LazyBoyz spelled with Z's.
There's
Daddy.
already 24 episodes there.
What?
can
we
we
done
buy
24
WrestleMania,
episodes?
Daddy?
Have we?
No, we haven't.
Not today.
We've
Someone
done.
else has then.
Have we done 24 episodes?
It's almost a year since we started.
I thought it was more.
Is it? No.
Is it?
No way. Serious?
Please, Daddy,
Whoa.
let us.
Anyway,
order
let's
the
fucking wrap
boxer.
this
Let's
up.
wrap it
Yeah.
up, Daddy.
We've more shit to talk.
Please.
See you later.
LazyBoyz Patreon, check it out.
Medium build.